Asking a lot of people lately, is marriage a tradition, a commitment, or a contract? My belief is it's a contract because I'm willing, and I told my girl this, I will commit to you in a different way. Like we could do like matching tattoos. Like we can figure out a way if it's the commitment that you want. And this is where I'm going. If it's the commitment that you want, I will find a way to show you the commitment. I don't want to sign a fucking contract because I don't want all the legal and shit aspects that come along with it. You know what I mean? Like if I want to, because if it don't work out, because more than half the marriages don't work out. There's more unsuccessful marriages than successful marriages. And then that's another question too. What is a successful marriage? Is staying together a successful marriage? Because I know a lot of unhappy motherfuckers that are married.
Facts.
But anyway, so I don't want to statistically. Why would I get into a contract that is statistically more likely to fail than to succeed?
I don't know. I mean, I feel you because I was on both spectrums. You know what I'm saying? On is marriage a contract or is it tradition or is it commitment? Whatever. It's all of them shits. It's all of them. It depends on on how it is you look at it. I mean, if you're gonna commit, I think commitment comes with sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? Like if to me, and this is a lot for me because like if I'm gonna commit, I'm gonna have to sacrifice a whole lot of shit. You know what I mean? Like I can't do this, I can't do that. I'm not gonna do this anymore. I'm not gonna like being married is you knowing that that's the person that you want to be with for the rest of your life. So regardless of how it turns out or how that is going, like it kind of doesn't matter because you made the commitment to be with the person. So that's where like because the commitment goes hand in hand with the contract. If you're gonna be committed, then you'll be committed enough to sign a marriage certificate and all that shit, and to accept all the bullshit, all the bullshit that comes along with with being married. Obviously, it's a tradition. You know what I mean? Like I think that kind of just speaks for itself. But I think the commitment in the contract goes hand in hand because when you commit to somebody, like especially like how you said Jay, like if you don't have the conversation and stuff about XYZ and all that shit, then you're gonna end up doing things that you're not gonna want that aren't gonna be wanted from the other person. So you might as well have the conversation, and if you're gonna commit, then what's wrong with doing the fucking contract? Because if you're saying, listen, I'm committing myself to you for the rest of my life, because technically, I mean, to me, it's like if you're saying, yeah, I'm gonna commit until it doesn't work anymore, like that's a girlfriend. You know what I mean? Like that ain't that's
my point.
What is that?
Ty, you putting out facts that might create problems over there.
I mean, we're just keeping it real. We're just keeping it real because at the end of the day, like, because I like I said, I'm on both sides. Like I believe in it, and then I don't because I see everything Jay's talking about. That makes 100% sense to me.
Yes.
And then at the same time, it's like, but if I'm saying, listen, I can commit to you, I'll do anything for you, then the argument's always gonna be, so why can't you just marry me? Right. Like if you're worried about legal stuff and this and that, what does it matter if we're gonna be together? So it's
because that's my
tough.
my beliefs, and if you only want the commitment, why do I have to go against my beliefs to fucking sign into something that I don't want to sign into?
Let me punch a hole because earlier didn't you just say that we're talking about oral sex? You're talking about if that's something that person can't just do because they need that in their lives, maybe that's not the person. And I don't want breaking homes over here. I want to put this disclaimer out there. Tyler put some good points. Because I was the same way, Jay. I was thinking, I was like, man, I don't believe in this marriage shit. You feel me? But then it had my boy really kind of just say kind of similar to what Tyler said. Someone I kind of listened to him be like, he's got a point. If I'm saying I love my wife now, at the time I'm saying, yeah, I do love her. I don't really need nobody else around. This is who I see myself getting older with. And this is something I know. Like, she's never say, hey, I want to get married. I was like, I know that she's that type of person, meaning that she wants the family, the whole thing. And it's like, it's kind of like a tradition, you know what I'm saying? An idea and a belief, but the commitment and letting people know, like, she has my name tatted on her finger, but she also has a ring. So letting people know, you feel me? So I think it's a catch-22 how you're thinking, because I was on that side of the fence, but then I decided I'm going the other way.
Jess, what do you think about the contract and the commitment? Like, so you've been married, it didn't work out. Like, what's your perspective on that?
Like I said, it didn't work out because I was young. I feel like if I was married now, it would be a total different thing. Because I know more. I know, like, my triggers, what pisses me off, what doesn't. So, but to come to what you said, Jay, you said that you are willing to make the sacrifice to get married, right?
I said
Is that what you said? You would do it as a.
I said
you would do it.
I've thought about it. You know what I mean? I do love my girl, and she balances me out very well. She's very supportive. Like, she does a lot for me. You know what I mean? It's more than just like, you know what I mean? We're just on. It's just a level I haven't been on before. You know what I mean? So it's like, if I do, it's gonna come down to where she's gonna be like, all right, we're either gonna get married or we gotta not be together, and that's something that I have to really think about.
And there's a willingness or understanding that there's no coming back from like that. Because I know sometimes I know I've been at, my perspective is I've been at that point where I'm like, I get it, we'll break up, but it was just like a little percentage in my back of my head saying, I'm gonna try it, and maybe if it doesn't work. And I'm saying with my wife now, but like, say, like a girlfriend, I'm like, we can break up, but more than likely there's an avenue for us to come back. You know what I'm saying? Are you saying that I think if you have just a little bit of that in the back of your brain, you should somehow, you really got to talk to yourself about this. You know what I mean? Because I understand the fear. I understand, because I think you're being really analytical about it. Because at the end of the day, you do marry someone, you know, the legal ramifications is that, you know, theoretically it's, you know, half, 50%, even though we all know we live in Massachusetts, it's probably going to be, well, I live in Massachusetts, is going to be more for the female to win out. And that's just a fact, you know? But I don't think that should be something that, I don't want to say forces you or gauges you. You shouldn't be scared of that. You know what I'm saying? Because there's risk in everything. It's just like a business. You bought a bunch of stuff.